Let's go through outcome N7.4 percents pre-unit assessment or pre-unit review. So let's take a look at a chart here. Question number 1, look at the following picture. What percentage of this hundreds chart is shaded in black? Well, it's not quite black, but it's pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens and 5 units. So that is 55 out of 100 or 55%. Which is shaded in gray, means the middle gray, the light gray. So we've got 5, 10, 11. That is 11%. And of course, the white would be the rest. 30% is a symbolic representation. Create a different representation of 30%. Well, there's two other representations that you can have. 30% means 30 out of 100, or it can also mean 0.30. Those two are the other ways to represent 30%. Right, that wasn't all that hard. What is the sale of a pair of $300 skates if they're only half price? So if they're on half price. So we need to take half of this. So we need 1/2 of $300. That's what we need. Now, I can rewrite this in a couple of ways. There's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to rewrite 1/2 as a decimal. 0.5 of is multiply and 300. So 0.5 times 300. So I'm going to do this. 300 times 0.5. I don't need to line up place values for multiplication. 0, 0, 1, 5. 1 decimal place in my answer. $150. Now there's other ways you can do this one. You can just use your, some of you might have common sense enough to do this one. So you could do that. So convert 32 out of 100 into a percentage. Well, 32 out of 100 is the same thing as 0.32, which is the same thing as 32%. 20%, what is that as a decimal? Well, that is 0.2 as a decimal, or 20 out of 100. Now I can reduce this to be 2 out of 10. I could reduce that again to be 1 out of 5. So 20% is 1 out of 5. This is the best answer here. The reduced fraction is always the best answer. All right, Joe got 3 out of 4 questions correct on his test. What percentage is that? Show your work below. There's 2 ways to do this one. 3 out of 4. The way that I like to do is to stick with the fractions. I only need to get this out of 100, so I multiply 4 by 25, because 4 times 25 is 100. Right, 4 quarters is $1. 4 times 25 is 100. 3 quarters is 75, so it's 75 out of 100, which will give us 75%. Right, so that's pretty easy for number 6. You could also divide it out to get a decimal number and then use that decimal number to give you the percent. But I like working with fractions as much as possible. Number 7, write each fraction as a percent. So I want to get each fraction to be out of 100. Again, I can do this one to be 25 and 25. All right, sorry about that interruption. But we'll continue on with number 7. So we're writing each fraction as a percent. So I want to get them out of 100. So I multiply this guy by 25. I get 100. I get 25 out of 100, which is just 25%. 7 out of 10, multiply both by 10 to get them out of 100, to get 70 over 100, to get 70%. I could also turn them into a decimal and change that decimal into a percent as well. Well, write that decimal as a percent. Calculate 10% of 78. So 10%, I change that form of the percent into the decimal form, 0.1, and of, in this case, means multiply 78. So it's 0.1 times 78. So when I do that question, 0.78 times 0.1, I get 78. But then I have to put in a decimal number. I have to put in my decimal right here. 10% of 78 is 7.8. That's 1/10 of 78 is 7.8. All right, Tuscan took her family out for lunch. Her bill was $42.25. She wanted to leave a 10% tip. How much money did she actually pay? Round to the nearest dollar. Ooh, that's terrible. Dollar. Okay, so this is her, how much she paid. Then she put a 10% tip. She put a 10%, which is 10% of $42.25. So that's 0.1 times $42.25. Now, if you've picked up on the pattern up here, the decimal just gets moved one over. So her tip was $4.22.5. That was her tip. Now to figure out her total bill, we take the amount that she paid, which was 42.25. Then we add to that the tip, which was 4.225. We add it up. 574.64. $46.47.5. Now the question asks us to round it to the nearest dollar. That's right there. That's our nearest dollar. It's units. So we look at our item to the right and we say, does this tell us to round up or keep the same? 4 tells us to keep it the same. So it's rounded to $46. That's question number 9. Question number 10. A Saxtel phone card is regularly valued at $20. It's on sale for $15. A Rogers phone card is valued at $10. Is on sale for $7. Which one of these offers the greatest discount? Well, there's actually 2 answers for this. Depends on what you mean by greatest discount. Because let's look at SaskTel. SaskTel. The discount at SaskTel is $20 minus 15 is equal to $5. So it's a $5 discount at SaskTel. At Rogers, the discount is $10 minus $7, so that's a $3 discount. So which one of these is the bigger discount? Well, SaskTel is the bigger discount in absolute terms, but Rogers was cheaper to begin with. So is $3 out of 10 kind of a bigger proportion than $5 out of 20? And that was another interruption, as my iPad just ran out of memory. Okay, so we're in this SaskTel. So we figured out in SaskTel you get a $5 discount, and in Rogers we get a $3 discount. Well, which one's the bigger percentage discount is what we're trying to figure out. So for SaskTel, you get a $5 discount out of a $20 price. In Rogers, you get a $3 discount out of a $10 price. Now let's make these both out of 100. So this is 30 out of 100. So Rogers had a 30% discount, percentage-wise. SaskTel times them both by 5 to get this to 100, and we get 25 out of 100, or a 25% discount. So which one had the bigger discount percentage-wise? Rogers had the bigger percentage. in absolute terms, the SaskTel discount was bigger. But because the SaskTel original price was bigger, Rogers kind of had a larger percent discount. 30% discount versus 25% discount. I'd go on to the last page, but that's it for this one. I don't think this one was all that difficult. Hopefully you didn't find it difficult either. And if you understand this, you're definitely ready for our percentages unit. Thank you for watching.